Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another sari haul, and this time it's going to be slightly different from the last one because the last one I had a lot of grand saris, but I will start off this video with a grand one. And this sari was a gift from my husband. He went to Nepal for some training and he surprised me with a sari, which I think is so sweet. This is the sari. It's mainly blue chiffon, and I love blue, so that's the reason why he got me blue. This is the border. It's a beautiful border. Look at that. Look at that. So what I like about this is the border is big. It's not like your typical simple border kind of thing. It's got velvet right here, a dark blue velvet. Sorry for looking at the viewfinder. And then it's got a pearl design. Look at those pearls, they look so pretty in a sort of cross pattern, and then a diamond shape. And there's this zari, gold zari work. Yeah, just gold zari work, kundan work, stones everywhere, beading, pearls. They are so beautiful. The blouse for this is just as beautiful. The blouse material, I should have shown you guys this before I actually went and brought my sari to the tailor. I gave my sari to these people who really aren't very good tailors. I'll explain, but let me just show you what it looks like when I put it on first. So this is the part that goes on the neck, and so it will go on like this. So it's very translucent, you can see everything, okay? But it's so beautiful. And what you'll have on your arm is this part, which is that beautiful gold thick big border, and this same border is found at the bottom as well, so it will look really grand and beautiful. That's why the rest of the sari is pretty simple. So it's a designer sari, and it's so beautiful. I like it a lot. It's totally my style. Very minimalist but maximalist at the bottom like this. And the blouse actually came in a very beautiful piece of material. They had the sort of cutout of the blouse shape with just the beaded part, and then they had another part that was all gold and everything. So I can't show you that because obviously I brought it to the tailor already, but let me just show you what happened. They made my blouse. Yeah, it looks okay, but it wasn't what I wanted. So this is the material that I was telling you, it came in that shape sort of. So they sized it down to my size, and it's just a simple, no like extra stuff. It's just exact same thing that was already there, a round neck. What I did ask them to do though, let me just put it on, I think you can see better. What I did ask them to do is make this part thin. And what they said was that they said okay when I asked them to do it, but then when they did it, they didn't do it. I was like, I asked for this to be thinner, and they're like, oh, it's got a lot of beading, so it wouldn't be nice if it was thin. I kind of thought about it and I was like, okay, this is really beautiful material, I don't want to really spoil it, so I guess I'm fine with it being thick, okay? But look at it, it's actually lopsided. I don't know how to explain to you guys, but it's definitely lopsided. Look at this part, look at what they did. It's lopsided. I went to collect the blouse today. Okay, the back part I have no issues, the back part is fine. Let me just show you. It's a back closing one because obviously this is for a translucent sari. So this front part has to be like legit beautiful. It has to be like the bomb, and this is definitely not the bomb. I paid full price for it, by the way. And let me just tell you a story about what happened with this. So I gave my sari blouse to them way much earlier. They asked me, is this something that you need to rush, or can I take my time with it? I said, yeah, take your time with it, make sure it's good. And so he gave me a date much further from the time I gave this blouse to him. I thought, okay, you know, sometimes they tend to not finish in time, so I will go later. So I was supposed to get this on the 22nd of July, and I went on the 26th or 27th. It wasn't even done. He said, oh, I haven't started. I don't have time to keep coming here and you tell me you haven't started. I gave you like more than 2 weeks actually. It's almost a month since I gave this to him, and it wasn't done. And I was like, okay, I will make time tomorrow and I will come and get it. So it was really a waste of my time because I already paid deposit, you know. I paid a deposit and he still didn't do his work. I went the next day, the armhole was going up to here and I can't close my arm that way, you know what I mean? They had to do some alteration, right? So when I went to collect today, which everything should have been done, it still wasn't fully done. They did things very haphazardly, to be honest. So they had to finish it while I was there. So what I'll do is I'm going to get this part off. This part is going to come off and it'll just be this material. I'll ask my mom to help me out. And they also cut out my material for the other material. It came as a large piece. Look at what they did. They chopped it off like that. They could have just cut it out properly, but look at how they cut it. See, part of my material is here. So I got really angry with them because they kept giving me excuses and they were like, oh, can't you come tomorrow? Like, I've already come 5 days later, the time I was supposed to come. You should have had the time to do it. And for this unevenness, they're saying, oh, there's nothing we can do because the material is like that. But I was quite upset with the way they did it. But yeah, this is the remaining material. There's this gold part and there's this super net mesh part. So I will be using this to make another sari blouse. It also comes with the border, which I think I dropped. Where's the border piece? It's the velvet and zari border, which I can use for another blouse or that blouse. I don't know. I want to make a fully gold blouse. So we'll see about that. I really like this sari because it's quite modern and very elegant and grand while being simple at the same time, so it's quite cool. And even though it's translucent, it's still really classy and sophisticated. The border and the blouse are so beautiful and they shine like jewels. The sari has a really nice look as is, but you could always make this even more grand by adding more jewelry and styling it to your taste. Swapping out the blouse could give an entirely different look. Now the ones I'm going to show you are all from Hanifa, and these were bought by my family because my mom wanted to actually tailor new clothes. She wanted to make them herself. These are all chiffon saris. This sari my sister chose for me because it's very different from my style. It's definitely not my style, but interesting, so I don't mind it. It's white with a blue border, and this is the design. Everywhere there's this beautiful design. And then this is the mundane or the pallu part. That's quite cool, right? Florals, and very, very vintagey. Very different. Definitely not something I would have picked at all. I don't pick these kinds of things. So it's always good when other people buy you things because they look so different. You can look so different because of a different style and a different concept. So this one doesn't come with a blouse because this is the more affordable one. It's just a chiffon sari. It doesn't come with a blouse. So for this I would probably use a black for the blouse, or the other option is this. You see this shade here? This brown shade, which is found on the mundane. Mundane, where are you? Where are you, Pallu? Where are you? Right here. See? Yeah, that color. You could use that as a blouse as well. Oh, I think white would work really well. I actually like this sari with the crop top I'm wearing. It's a high neck and a sleeved crop top. I find that it looks much more ethnic and different that way. But yeah, as I said, it's a totally different look from what I would usually wear. add in some bohemian jewelry and it'll be cool. Next up, I've got this beautiful sari. Now this one also does not come with a blouse, but this is not chiffon, this is viscose. Very soft, and the pallu part has this beautiful green. So for a sari, the most of it is actually orange, which is really pretty, and the border is orange, black, pink, and this grey brown detail of flowers. So any of those would be great for a blouse, and as for me, I'm just going to stick to black because I like black as a blouse. So yeah, as you can see the thing looks quite nice, right, with the black on. So yeah, this one is really pretty and very soft. It's really nice for like summertime because it's all really flowy material, very soft. It's cooling as well, even though it's viscose. It's a very different viscose. I like the fact that it's very glowy and very glossy. It looks expensive. It probably is. It's slightly more expensive than the chiffon one, but still, it's beautiful. I like the gloss a lot, like how shiny it is. It's so beautiful. The color is amazing. This is like totally my style, but yeah. The color of the sari is really nice and bright, and I find it's a bit more versatile than the chiffon saris because it can be used for everyday and it can be used for certain functions as well. And I like how the colors actually work with each other. This one works really well with black, but you could use pink, green, whatever else, and you just have to jazz it up with more jewelry and accessories. This is my sort of color. I love pink, and this one definitely going to go with the black blouse. You can see, right, they put black in the sari. Has a bit more texture, and it's got palm trees. That one I wasn't looking forward to, but it works still because the color is really beautiful. And these chiffon saris, I think you guys would know, these are mainly worn by the older generation of people because these are not gaudy, these are not, I don't know, these are just much more comfortable, so it's used for everyday use. But my mum bought these with the intention of making dresses and things like that, but then she was like, if you want anything you can take it and you can wear it as a sari, that's fine. So I'm just showing you guys the beautiful saris. I like the checkered border, it's so cute. To be very honest, if those trees like these ones, if these weren't here, it would be an amazing sari and I would be more than happy to wear it. But even with the trees, it is quite beautiful, and once again, as I said, I will wear it with a black blouse, sleeveless for sure, because I found that all my blouses where I made sleeves, they are just a headache to try to take off, because you know, sari blouses, they always tell you have to be tight and it's just so uncomfortable. I would rather just stick to my sleeveless. I think sleeveless blouses are just easier to put on and also remove, you know. So yeah, the color is really beautiful. Doesn't this look like fireworks or something? Yeah, I'm starting to feel mucus forming because these materials are making me want to sneeze. So I really love these types of saris because they are much easier to tie, and also they're very lightweight, so you can easily move around in them. And I actually like this sari when I actually fold the pallu part. I think it looks much neater that way. Love the color. Is this sari, also from Hanifa Textiles. I actually wanted to make this video a long time ago when I actually bought these, when these saris were actually bought, but I was holding on because I wanted to buy more saris, but then I did a lot of thinking and I thought about whether it was worth it to buy those saris or not, and I felt it wasn't worth it. Now, if I was someone who goes to the temple all the time, who goes to events all the time, that's fine, but I don't. I'm not like some movie star who can go out one time wearing that one sari and people will like take millions of photos and that sari would be totally worth it. For me, I don't I almost don't even need to go to anyone's wedding because almost everyone I know is married. So like, I don't know, there's no point to me buying saris actually, except for Diwali or Deepavali. Other than that, I don't need it. But I still do like it though, and that still makes me want to buy it. But as I was saying, I'm trying to be frugal. Yeah, and this sari is beautiful because this one actually comes with a blouse. Now at first when I saw this, I was like, oh, I don't think I want this. It's really dark, it's really gaudy with the gold. But then I thought about it, and suddenly I realized there's some sort of classiness and some sort of simplicity that comes with this. It's very 50s, 60s, even 70s inspired, I think. Probably not inspired, but to me it seems like that. It's something that I could, if I lived in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s, I think I may have worn something like this. And I think on my skin tone is not that bad. For me, I felt that this kind of colour would sort of make me look really dull and everything, but I don't really have a colour like this, so I thought it's quite cool too. But I think it would look better on fairer skin tones, to be honest. Yeah, I would recommend this to my sister. But it has a blouse, which is amazing. This one's affordable, yet it's under $20, I think, or is it 20? But it has this part which is the blouse piece, so it's great to make a sleeveless blouse. This would look so good, very 50s. And the flowers in gold and everything still look really pretty. So this sari is pretty cool because it's got colour all over, it's got pattern all over, so it does look a bit more grand than it really is. And once again, as I mentioned, very lightweight, and the colour, even on my brown skin, I don't think is as bad as I thought it would be. But yeah, as I mentioned, you know, if you are fair skinned, this would be a better contrast on you. And I'm wearing it with a long sleeve blouse, but you could easily wear this with a short sleeve and it would look so good. And I like how it's patterned all over. Finally, I've got, sorry for hitting the stand, I've got this sari that my mum-in-law bought for herself, but she sort of wanted to clean her wardrobe up or something. This is new, by the way. She has loads of new saris that have not been worn, so this is one of them. It's art silk, blue border. I need to iron it. And this one's a bit more polyester than the other materials. It's not so soft, but yeah, it's a bit more rigid. But I liked it because of the colour. And the other thing I like a lot is actually this mundani or this pallu. If you look at it, it's really cool. The fibre that's been mixed in, the silver and the blue and the gold, the dual tone or triple tone is just so pretty. But this is right at the end, so the most of it is actually this beautiful bright blue. And I still don't know if I want to make this into like a lehenga or I want to keep it as a sari. This is the border. It's the same on the top and the same at the bottom. So it's a dark blue border with silver flower motifs. This one has a blouse. It's the blouse that my mother-in-law made for herself. And I could go and get new material, but just in case this can be altered, she told me to take it. So if it can be altered, it would be amazing because they can make use of whatever's over there. She has the short sleeve plus some beading over here, which is a very traditional design. I would like to sort of put my own take and my own spin on it, so that would be cool. And finally, I have a sari blouse to show you, and this one is ready-made. This is it. It's really beautiful. It even has the padding right there. It's really beautiful. All pearl design here, and then gold and stone design, and it's on a white material. Now, I wasn't fond of the fact that this is on a white material, but it's still pretty, and I don't have anything like this, so I think it's quite cool. And it's really grand because it goes throughout the whole sari, which I like a lot. and it has this wing detail, which is slightly odd for me. Maybe I should put it on and let you guys see. Yeah, it looks somewhat like that. I got to get it altered, so you can see the sleeve, it comes out like that. I don't know if I need to alter it. Do you think I need to alter it, or can I just leave it there to make it look avant-garde, you know? I don't know. It's probably slightly big for me. So this blouse is great because it has pearl details and gold and white stone details, so you can put it with many saris which have at least one of those details. This would look good for a Bollywood look. Personally, I think the base material is very basic, but the design of it is quite nice, so I like that. I like this a lot. I can't wait to wear it. I could wear it with so many of my saris right now. Like, I want to use like my saris for every occasion. Like all the saris that I already have at home, I want to use it for all occasions, just so that I don't waste the sari. I am actually going to do more videos to do with Indian clothes, but slightly more creative, a little bit more to do with styling and things like that. So I would really appreciate it if you actually like this video. Also comment and subscribe so you can stay tuned for those videos. That's it from me today, you guys. I hope you liked this video. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Bye!